Winter is coming.
It's cold outside.
Winter is coming.
It's either me or this cold.
Winter is coming.
It's cold and it's wet.
Winter is coming. Might just be the cold.
Winter is coming.
Winter.
I think the fuck not.
Just a show about nothing.
Good morning, welcome to Vlogmas Day 12. Today we're not leaving the house. It's a little chilly, which I like for sleeping. But now I'm awake and we've been outside and my bones need to defrost. La 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 la, it's like 7 a.m. I don't know at what point I became my mother and started having to carry tissues around, but I'm here. It's not even that serious. It's literally like 50 degrees, but I feel like I've lived in so many cold climates now that I don't. I love the drama. I love being a sissy. Anyways, I want to tweeze my eyebrows because it's that time. It's a lot easier to do first thing in the morning before there's any product on my face, because then when the eyebrows fall, they stick to my skin. But on the other hand, I'm like, dude, I'm cold and I kind of just want to take a nice luxurious bath. Oh, you know what we should, I'm so sorry. I'm right. Who cares? Let them be caterpillars. I'm alone in my house. They're beautiful. Your beautiful, beautiful brows. I don't even have my contacts in yet, and I can already see how cold it is outside. Anyways, it's good that we're in here. I made cookies, and I'm trying a new recipe. They didn't really turn out. They're still tasty though. Anyways, we came in here, because I have a little matcha. Ooh. Ooh, she's lavender. Somebody bought me yesterday, but I had so much green tea in my system. I was like, I will be unmanageable. So I saved it. We're going to use my little donks. Donsk. So into the donsk you go. The wind just blew so hard. Oh. Oh. Do, 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 do. In case you wanted the full show. Okay, I guess we don't have to stand here while we do this. La 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 la. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that color. Ooh, that was hot. So I really enjoyed the bath bomb's color and overall vibe, but I would only buy it again if I was looking for the very specific scent that is grass. And when I say grass, I literally mean grass. I mean like a freshly mowed lawn on a summer's day. I mean sticking your head into a pile of dirt, worms, and grass, but it's not any funny business. It's literally Mother Earth, the ground, the Earth Terra, if you will. That's what my whole bathroom smells like right now. I'm not saying I'm mad about it. I'm just letting you know the information. Let's go about our day. Okay, today I wanted to share with you 3 kind of wintry books to read around this time of year. I don't think any of them are Christmassy, as much as just set in cold temperatures, but it's a lot of blue. It's my first form of high intelligence literature that I'm offering you today is a comic book. If you're not familiar with Calvin and Hobbes, how does it feel to be young? I grew up reading Calvin and Hobbes. If you're unfamiliar with it, it's about a boy named Calvin and his pet tiger. Or not pet tiger, it's a stuffed animal. That would be a different cartoon. Sorry, the story is just so engrossing. I felt it was real and they just vibe. And I think it's funny. There's a snowman bit where Calvin murders all of his snowmen in the front yard. It's high fucking humor, dude. Okay, so the second book of high intelligence that I'm going to be recommending today is a children's book. So this is Siberia. It is by Anne Halam. And I'm kind of mentioning this because I want someone to talk about it with. So You know, if you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, get out of here. Find yourself a Reddit page. This was also a book that I read growing up, but I have reread it as an adult. I just think if you're looking for something light, something easy, but is still reading, if you combined fantasy, sci-fi, and reality, it works, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. It's a good book. Who even are you? Who even are you? I'm being vulnerable. And then third recommendation is going to be One by One by Ruth Ware. I enjoyed Ruth Ware's books. I have read quite a few of them, and if you're looking for who got murdered, how kind of a book, I think that's a good winter one to read. Who did the murdering? This book kind of takes from Below Deck, the reality show, as one of the main characters is essentially like a crew member, but instead of it being on a boat, it's like the Swiss Alps or the French Alps. It's in the Alps. Hi, I'm a tech bro, and me and all my company is gonna come to your French Alps, but then get murdered one by one, and you can figure out who done it. And then, for fun, I had a couple honorable mentions as well. So, just in case you had a void that needed to be filled, such as mom books. Do not take that with any amount of offense in it. I mean that with love. This is Mrs. Plansky's Revenge. I'm funny. By Spencer Quinn. This is about a senior woman falls victim to a senior citizen scam and then pulls a Liam Neeson on them. It was a cute book. I think that this is a very happy, it's a very easy read, it's an enjoyable book. It is an honorable mention because half of it takes place in warm weather, but part of it takes place in a colder climate, and it gives the vibe. Now for the other end of the scale, my second honorable mention is going to be Ninth House. This author is, in my opinion, for me, in my body, so good. This is just an author that as soon as I was done reading whatever the first book that I read by them was, I immediately was on my library like checking out every singular book by them. And I feel like when you get an author like that, it's just such a wonderful time, because that's not going to be the same for everybody. Reading is just like movies, it's just like any other form of entertainment. Like, you have to find what is interesting to you. In my opinion, it's like a gold mine. And it's also really cool to find someone like that who is actively putting out work, because I'm literally like watching this author grow and I'm just like cheering them on from my bedroom, and it's sick. I don't know if this will make sense till you've read it, but basically it takes place, where does it take place again? Yale. They're all the same to me. But it's set in a world, so that all exists, the buildings are there, etc. Again, I don't know anything about Yale, so I'm like, is this real? Are you just making this up? One day I'm gonna go to Yale and be like, that was in my book, sick, and they're gonna love me. But in the world that this book takes place in, ghosts are real, and like magic and supernatural is real. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. The main character can see ghosts, so people from the secret societies have essentially like hired her in payment of her going to school at Yale, because she's like a bad girl from the streets kind of a book, but it's good. And then finally, just for those of you that might care, this is Man's Search for Meaning. It is a very popular book, but I understand why. Viktor Frankl talking about his experience in a concentration camp as a Jewish man and also a psychologist. He does, so it obviously will rehash some histories that aren't necessarily pleasant to read about, but I think just reading stuff like this is such a safe way to learn someone's experience. This isn't a book that I have been reading straight through by any means. It's something that I'll read a chapter or two of, read something lighter or ghost murders and stuff, and then come back to this. But if you're just looking for something, you know, it's here. But yeah, I think that's everything that I have for today. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know what books you are reading or that you like to pop out at winter time. And yeah, if you read any of these or if you have read any of them, let me know what you think. Be gentle with my heart though. And yeah, as per usual, if you could like this video and subscribe if you want some more, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.